So speak to people a little bit of when when they're in a situation where they're being enticed or they think that a 401k is going to just kind of solve all of their problems and stuff like that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the client, and that I could go on forever because I'm in the bank and yourself infinite banking world, which is properly designed life insurance.
Mhm.
And that's
And
kind of one of
I
the
have a
banks
ton of questions
banks.
about that, man, by the way.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah.
awesome.
I one of my banks happens to be my policy, right?
Yeah.
And what I think is important in asking this, and this is why I wrote my book, Five Smooth Stones is the book behind me.
Mhm.
We wrote that book because most people are just told, get a job, put into your 401k because it's free money. Don't
Mhm.
worry about it. It'll be fine. And they haven't ever asked themselves questions like, what do I want to be when I grow up? I don't know. Where do I want my business to be in 5 years? And if we're putting into other people's businesses, that's kind of what we do with the 401k and hope that it's going to be okay. And then we give up control to somebody else, right? Because I don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't look like you're close to 60,
Mhm.
right? So if you're like 30 and you have to wait till you're 60 to access your money without penalty, that's 30 years
Yeah.
of giving up control to somebody else.
Right.
So for me, I'm a business owner. I like control
Mhm.
and I want to have access. Access and control as a business owner is really, really important because as you alluded to, crap happens. There was a whole thing called COVID that happened. And
I've
guess
had
what?
it. Right.
um, I was able to access my policy
Mhm.
to be able to get through that